Hello everybody, this is Tony, and today in this video what we're going to be looking at is the Hordes Rulebook. I went out and purchased this, as this will be one of the first games that we're going to be primarily working with. So this is just going to be a quick overview of what the book is, why you need the book, and where to go from here. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So this is the rulebook for Hordes. There's a separate rulebook for War Machine, and if you notice here, this is the Primal Mark II. I don't know how well you can see that, MK2. Okay, this means that it is the second edition, if you will, for Hordes, so you will need a copy of this book to play with the most up-to-date rules. Although I'm sure you could still play with the old version and be just fine, but there have been some pretty significant changes between the last one and this one to be compatible with War Machine Mark II. Just keep that in mind. What I purchased today is the soft cover. As you can see here, it was about $30 retail in US dollars. The hardcover is probably going to be somewhere between $40 and $50 depending on where you buy it from, or if you purchase online, things like that. So let's just go ahead and open this up. So far I've been really impressed with the quality of the book from Privateer Press. Very, very impressed. Unlike Warhammer 40k, they don't skimp on anything in this book. So it was really nice to see that. One of my favorite things as I was reading through was actually page 5. For those of you who have never read through this book, it talks about the expected behavior of people who play Hordes and War Machine. So I'd highly recommend you pick this page up and read it. Find it online. Just Google it. It's worth a good read through. It talks a lot about, this game is not meant to be played safe. It's meant to be very aggressive and fast-paced, unlike Warhammer 40k or Fantasy, which can take significantly longer amounts of time. And then one of my favorite quotes is right down here, where it says, let me see if I can get my shadow out of the way, play like you've got a pair. Anytime a rule book is going to have some kind of quote or saying like that in it, that's money. That is good stuff. So there's just a lot of fluff in here, a ton of fluff in this book, which is good for those of you who like it. For the rest of us that, it's okay, but I don't know if I will ever read through that fluff, to be honest. This is the map, the basic world that is Hordes and War Machines. So for those of you who have played War Machines or have seen it, there's the Signar Nation. You also have the Khador Nation up there. You've got Crix down here in the bottom left. And then over here for Hordes, we have the Scorn Empire. I haven't located any of the others. I'm sure they're in here, and if you read through the fluff, I'm sure they'll tell you where they're at. But I just don't care enough at this point in time to read through the entire book, as there is quite a lot to this book. So now we're going to jump into the basic rules of the game. It starts on page 27, and the rules are actually not as long as I thought they were going to be. Let me skip to the back section here. Give me 1 second. I believe it's on page 87. Yep. Okay, so the rules are less than 60 pages. I mean, we're not talking about a sizable amount. You go from 27 to 85, basically, and you're done with the rules. And then you get into, how to build terrain and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a pretty short book. And then the rest of the book, I don't know if you can see that, all of that is extra just stuff.